Kate, is there any way that you could increase your screen?
Increase my screen. Let me see. I
Yeah,
can
like
bring it a
I
little
see
closer.
everyone, but just to see the
Yeah.
bigger.
So there's a way to go between gallery and like individual view. Let me see if
Okay,
I can pin myself
I
I
on
think
the
just got it.
that,
recording.
okay,
Oh,
that's
perfect.
good.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right. And so with feet up a wall, you can have a pillow underneath your head. You don't have to be super close to the wall, just enough so that your feet are higher than your heart. Option one, rest on the pinky edges of your arms with your thumbs facing up to the sky. Option two, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And before we dive in, keep your eyes open for just a moment. And without moving your head, look all around the room that you're in. Looking all around the peripherals of your vision. Taking in the different textures, the different colors. See what's moving, what is not moving. Take one more look around. And then close your eyes. Feel your eyelids getting heavier and heavier, allowing you to look and feel inward. Now start to feel for your breath. Take an easy inhale through the nose. Notice where the breath wants to flow. And then exhale out of your mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. See if you can fill all the way up. And exhale out of your mouth, maybe with a sigh. Inhale, send it all the way down into your belly. Exhale, soften your hips, soften your feet. Inhale into your belly and then into your low ribs. Exhale, soften any gripping along the spine or in your back. Inhale through the belly, up into the ribs and all the way up through the chest. Exhale, soften your shoulders, the back of your head get heavy. Again, inhale through the nose. Fill up from the belly all the way up into your heart space. And exhale, sigh it all out. Two more breaths, just like that. Inhaling and filling up your entire column or your torso with breath. Notice where your breath wants to move towards in the body. Notice where the breath maybe shies away from or has a harder time penetrating. And I want you to notice these things without assigning any judgment. It's neither good or bad, right or wrong. You're just taking note of how your breath is today. Our next breath exercise is box breath. On your next inhale, breathe into the count of 6. Once you're full, pause for an additional 6 counts. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then hold at the bottom of your breath for another 6 counts. Then again, inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 6, but don't force it. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then hold on empty. Gently pull the belly button in towards the spine to empty out that last little breath, that last little bit of air in your lungs. Beginning your box-shaped breath again. Inhale for 6. Pause for 6. Exhale for 6, then pause again. And as you move through this breath pattern, keep your jaw nice and relaxed. Each time you inhale, surround your breath either around a physical tension or a nagging thought. As you hold the breath at the top, sit with that feeling or maybe your thought. Really listen to what it's trying to tell you. As you exhale, let that physical tension or nagging thought go. And hold at the bottom of the breath. Pausing between your spiritual and physical world. Feel the power of your breath, either physically or mentally changing your body, breath by breath, moment by moment. Harness the power of your breath. Sharpen it like a tool that you can use at your disposal. Let's do one more round of box-shaped breath. Inhaling for 6. Pausing. Exhaling and pausing again. Clear away any distractions from your practice. After your final round, take just a few normal breaths in and out through the nose. No need to pause. Notice any subtle shifts in your physical or mental being. And start to slide your feet down the wall, hugging knees in towards your chest. Roll over onto one side. And then help yourself up to a seat. Sit on either your pillow or your blanket, whatever you have available. Sitting in a cross-legged position. And just make sure your hips are a little bit higher and and your knees. If you're working with any knee or low back sensitivity, maybe have your legs out long. Otherwise, cross at the ankles. I'm going to scoop the camera in a little closer so you can see what I'm doing with my mouth for this next breath exercise. All right, this next breath pattern is my favorite. It's called sipping breath. It's great to do in the summer. To start, if you can do it naturally, curl your tongue into a U. If you can't do that, no worries. Just purse your lips together like you're sipping through a straw. Then inhale through your mouth. Then close your lips. Exhale through just your nose. All right, let's try a few together. Inhale through just your mouth. Close your lips. Exhale through your nostrils. Inhale, sip in the cool air through your mouth. Exhale hot air through your nose. Excellent, keep going, maybe with your eyes closed now. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through your nose. Inhale through your mouth. Exhale through just your nose. Got 5 more of that pranayama or that breath work, sipping breath. It's a really great way to clear out any clutter in your mind. Also physically cooling off your internal temperature. Very helpful during those summer months. 2 more, inhale. Exhale through your nose. Wonderful. From here, you can keep going with sipping breath or just return to your normal deep breathing in and out through your nose. From here, cross your right arm over onto your left knee. And then left hand stacks right on top. Inhale, lift the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Exhale, side bend over to the right and let your head hang heavy. Keep holding onto your leg. Inhale, lift up through your front ribs. Exhale, crunch side ribs towards hip, leaning a little deeper into the side bend. Spread your breath across the left side ribs. Feel your ribs expanding and softening, allowing for more space for your lungs and your heart to move around and work. One more breath here. Keep your head tilting to the side, but use your arms to help pull your shoulders over your hips. And then bring one hand onto each knee. From here, either continue dipping your right ear up and over the shoulder, getting a nice big stretch on the side of the neck. Option 2, either turn your chin down, targeting the back of the neck, or tilting it up towards the ceiling. And if you're like me or one of those people where every bit of your neck is tight, you can roll the chin around, flossing through all 3 of these angles. releasing the neck can feel really, really good. Don't forget about your breath. Breathe so deeply into the side of your neck. You feel goosebumps along the skin on the top of your shoulder and down your arm. Bring your right hand to the side of your head. Feel the full weight of your skull in the palm before you lift the head back through to center. Now, cross the left hand onto right knee, right hand stacks on top. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, side bend the other way, let your head hang heavy. Inhale, lift up through back ribs. Exhale, knit those ribs towards the hip. See, curving the spine even more. Inhale into the right ribs, expand them wide. Exhale, separate your back teeth, soften your jaw. And see if you can feel that softness reflected in the side ribs. One more breath here in your side bend. Then pull yourself, or rather your shoulders, to be stacked over your hips. Keep your head tilting to the side. And place one hand on either knee. From here, play with the angle of your chin. Moving it forward, down, or up. But all the while keeping your breath loud and vibrant, so much so that you can hear it. Use your breath to sweep away the stuckness in your neck, just like you swept away that physical or mental spot earlier. Declutter. One final breath here. Use your hand to help pick your head up through the center. And from here, straddle out your legs. Does not have to be your widest straddle, just as long as the legs are a little wider than hip distance. And then turn to face your right leg. Bring your hands into little like spider tents, wherever you can comfortably reach. And from here, inhale. Lift up through the chest. Exhale, walk your hands a little further forward and relax chin down towards your chest. And continue to walk your hands further and further away from your body till you find a sweet discomfort, either in the back of your leg or in your low back. Start to verge on the edge of pain or discomfort, and back out of the pose, back out of the stretch a little, Remember to use your breath as a tool. Use it as a guide. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Turn to face the opposite leg. Start with your little hand tense, either in line with the thigh or the knee. And inhale, reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, dropping your head down. Maybe walking hands a little further forward until you find that Goldilocks stretch. Just right sensation. Three more breaths here. This pose is really spicy. You're causing heat in your body. Go back to sipping breath. Inhaling through the mouth, exhaling through the nose. Walk your hands back towards your hips. And use your hands to bring your legs in. Come off of your pillow or your bolster, move it to the side. And then lay down on your back. We're going to do just a little bit of abdominal work here before we get into our restorative section. If you need padding for your spine, you can use a blanket underneath you. And start with your feet directly underneath your knees. Arms either reaching up towards the ceiling straight or bent at a 90-degree angle with your palms facing towards one another. And make sure that your elbow stays stacked over your shoulder to begin. And inhale through your nose. Pause your breath at the top. On hold, reach your left foot towards the ceiling. Flex through the ankle. As you exhale, push your low back into the ground and knit your front ribs down. Inhale, set your left foot down. Pause your breath at the top. On hold, reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. Curl the toes back towards your nose. Exhale, push your low back into the mat, knit your front ribs down. Inhale, lower right foot to the ground. Pause your breath at the top. Last round with just the legs. On hold, straighten your left leg up. Exhale, push your low back into the mat, knit your front ribs down. Inhale, lower left foot, pause your breath. On hold, right leg reaches towards the ceiling, curl the toes back. Exhale, curl tailbone up, knit your front ribs down. Adding in arms, inhale, set the right foot down. Pause your breath at the top. On hold, straighten, left foot up towards the ceiling. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Then reach your left fingertips towards the ceiling, lifting off your left shoulder blade. Pull belly down. Inhale, lower left shoulder down, lower left foot down. Pause, breath at the top. On hold, straighten right leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull your belly button down as your right fingertips reach up towards the ceiling, lifting up off your shoulder blade. Inhale, lower right shoulder blade down, right foot down. One more on each side. Hold your breath at the top. Straighten left leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull left side belly down as your left fingertips reach up, 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 up. Inhale, sit left shoulder blade down, left foot down. Last one, hold your breath at the top, then straighten right leg. Exhale, reach right middle finger up towards the ceiling, pull right side belly down. Inhale, set foot down, set both arms down. If your eyes aren't already closed then, scan the body and feel that slight surge of energy now that you've ignited your core and added some heat to the practice. And now roll over onto one side. Come on up to a seat. All right, for our first restorative pose, you are going to need your blanket. Blanket's folded up and you're sitting on top of it. And our legs will be in a stag position. So both legs are bent on the ground. My left leg is forward. My right leg is behind me. Then my pillow is going right next to my left hip. Then I'm twisting my chest away from my stag legs, from my bent legs. And then lowering your chest down to the pillow. Option 1, rest on your chin. Option 2, look over left shoulder. It's a little bit more of an intense spiral on the spine. Option 3, look over right shoulder. You can always change in between these poses whenever you'd like, or in between these head positions rather, whenever you'd like. Once you've settled in, close your eyes. Keep your breath steady and expansive as you allow your body to settle onto your props. Start to scan the body. Scan your body as you follow your inhale, your next inhale rather. Notice any areas where the breath shies away from. Maybe there's a spot in your low back, or in your glute. Or maybe another mental distraction has popped up in your mind. Like a task to complete after class. Or remembering a list that still needs to get done. Whatever pops up for you, I want you to visualize a broom in your mind. Each time that thing or distraction pops up, either with your imagination and or your breath, you sweep it away. sweeping for 5 more rounds of breath. Sweep away not just those big distractions, but all the little ones that make it up. Small particles of dust hiding in the cracks of your mind or in your muscles. If your head is turning over, to look over one of the shoulders. Rotate your forehead back down towards the earth. Either with eyes closed or half open, start to walk your hands back towards your hips. Lifting your chest away from your pillow. Once upright, turn away. Either resting hands or elbows on your pillow, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Excellent. Next time your knees are over to the right, reset for the other side. This time right leg is forward, left leg is back, both knees are bent. Turn your chest away from your stacked legs towards your pillow. As you lower down, see where your chin would like to rest here, which direction it would like to rest. Does not have to match the first side. Once you've settled in, close your eyes once again. Continue to breathe vibrantly and with intention. Inhaling into and illuminating the darkest spots in your body, where you rarely turn the lights on to see what's going on. Sweep away those cobwebs and shine on your light. Five more rounds of breath here. Five more opportunities to cleanse. gazing over one of your shoulders, rotate the forehead back to center. Crawl your hands back toward your hips, slowly lifting your upper body away. Turn away from your pillow, and once again, windshield wiper the knees side to side. Right. Next, let me show you how I like to get into this psoas shape, psoas release shape. And I recommend that you have some blankets underneath your back, so you have some cushioning. And we are going to be here for the remainder of class, so make sure this is very, very comfy. If, however, laying with your pelvis on top of your pillow creates too much of an inversion, then just come down onto the floor, fold your blanket up, and have that underneath your pelvis, just so that there's a little bit of lift of the sacrum away from the floor. All right, so if you're using a pillow, here's the best way to get on. Start by sitting on top of the pillow. Lay down on your side. Once your shoulder is on the ground, then roll onto your back, aiming to get your pillow directly underneath your pelvis. Option 1 for the legs. Have your feet planted a little wider than your hips. Knees can knock together. Option number 2, straighten your legs out long in front of you. For the arms, either rest your arms on the floor with the pinkies down, thumbs up, or one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. You can also come into a goalpost position, arms bent at 90 degrees. It really gets into the chest, so if that is a little too much today, then choose either option number 1 or option number 2. Right. And if none of these options are feeling great for you today, then just lay straight on the ground to get some cozy props like a blanket around you. And then close your eyes. We've done a lot of sweeping, breathing, bringing out of the body and the mind in order to prepare both of those things for our meditation, our guided meditation. Now you have tools to help bring you back to this meditation if at any point you feel yourself being distracted by the external world. If your mind begins to drift off, first return to your breath, and then to the sound of my voice. Sweep away that distraction as you continue to listen on. Let us begin. Imagine yourself standing right next to your front doorway. Everything in your home is right where you left it. Everything is in its place. Look down at your hands and notice a broom. And you're sweeping away all the sand that has somehow entered into your house. You sweep up the sand into a neat little pile right next to the front door as you think that you're probably just going to send it right back outside. pile of sand is next to the door, you unlock the front door, slowly open it wide. As you go to sweep the sand into your front yard, you notice that it is no longer there. Rather, the sand that's in your house has been blown in through the cracks due to the wind, the vast sand dunes on the other side. Curiosity tugs at your heart as you set the broom on the wall and walk through the threshold of your doorway. You expect your first steps on the sand to be hot or uncomfortable. But rather, while the sand is warm, it does not harm you. It feels soothing as it oozes between your toes with each step you take. As you walk further and further away from your front door, it latches itself behind you, and you continue on your journey. The brilliant white sand beneath your toes sparkles like a million diamonds, while the blue sky above seems endless. The sun above you, like the sand, while it's shining bright, it's not hot or uncomfortable. But you know that at any point if the sun does become too much, you can always use your sipping breath to cool off. As you reach the top of one dune and look down on the other side, your eyes widen as you come across desert oasis. And vibrant green palm trees, a small pool of emerald blue water in the center. You slide your way down the side of the sand dune. Once you land at the bottom, you begin to walk towards the desert oasis. The air is immediately and significantly cooler once you step near the pond. You take a seat next to the pond, leaning up against the trunk of a giant palm tree. Begin to dip your toes into the cool water as your gaze looks above. Palm trees sway side to side in the breeze, as if they are conducting their own dance, praising the sun above. You feel at peace and calm within your oasis. The sand that sits underneath the shade is cool to the touch as your fingers trace shapes, designs in the sand. try to let yourself take advantage of this moment, sitting, doing absolutely nothing, but enjoying your desert oasis. The bold sun, which once hovered brilliantly above your desert oasis, now begins to dip its way towards the horizon, signaling the end of this day and the end of your visit to your desert oasis. You stand up, dust the sand off your clothes, gazing one more time around your desert oasis, drinking in the flora and the colors one last time, as if to tell the plants that you're not going forever. You'll be back soon. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. Begin to walk away from the oasis. March back up the sand dune. The higher you climb, the lower the sun sets in the horizon, turning the once blue sky into a rainbow of colors. Oranges, pinks, dark purples and grays. The more the sun retires, the cooler the sand becomes. The once toasty sand that oozed between your toes now coolly winds its way around your feet as you take step by step towards your door. Once you reach your front door, you Place your hand on top of the doorknob, turn it, and step inside your home. Once inside, you close the door behind you and look down at your feet. The pile of sand is no longer there. The broom is. Broom, your reminder that you can sweep away the stresses and tensions of your daily life. You're just making your journey to your desert oasis whenever you need. For the next couple minutes, aim not to move, fidget, or readjust. Let your body lay in complete stillness. The only thing moving is your breath. Sometimes the struggles in our lives seem as vast and endless as the sands of a desert. But every so often, when we need it most, those oases, those sanctuaries, pop up. A place where we can retire and feel safe. Reboot our energy, reboot our spirits. But if we can't physically go to those areas, it's just as good to go there with our imaginations and in our minds. Maintain this state of sanctuary as long as you would like, as long as you need. But if you're feeling recharged and rejuvenated from your sanctuary and ready to move on with the rest of your evening, begin to deepen your breath. Spark new life into your body by rolling the wrists and the ankles, maybe stretching the arms and legs long in any direction that would feel good. Then from there, roll over to one side. Come on up to a seat. Wherever your evening leads you, I thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through today's practice. The light and love within me honors and respects the light and love within each and every one of you. Namaste.
Thank you.